day 34 of my journey. I'm back in the undead crypt, and I'm finally gonna put the old king out of his misery. Even despite all the things he's done to the giants, even he doesn't deserve to live on in this sorry, ragged state. No one does. And even despite the skeletons in his closet that we've unearthed through the giant memories, he was still a noble and just ruler at one point, so the least we could do for Vendrick is put him out of his misery. So let's get started. Now, you want to make sure you have all 5 giant souls, because they actually nerf Vendrick and make him easier to fight, as you can plainly see. But even still, at this stage, Vendrick is still extremely dangerous, as you can plainly see. He kinda kicked my ass there, wow. One nice thing about this place, though, is that your souls will always be outside the boss arena. So let's try this again. Alright, Vendrick, it's time to put you out of your misery once and for all. Let's just buff ourselves a Sunlight Blade, and screw up the dodge, because I'm just so amazing at this game. Alright, what are you gonna do this time, Vendrick? Ow! Wow, I suck. Okay, he's got a slight delay to his attacks. That's good to know. Attempt number 3. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. I got the delay down this time. Oh, he had a 3rd attack. That's not good. Okay, so just gotta keep in mind his attacks have a slight delay to them. Good to know. Okay, I press B, but sure, game. I freaking suck! Attempt number 4. What the heck was that? Okay, got it. Oh, he only attacked twice that time. No. Okay, oh, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna fall for it this time. Run away! I don't like how much reach that sword has. Oh, come on. There we go, I dodged it. Nice. Okay, just take a sip of the old flask. I am not very good at this fight. I have not fought this guy in a very long time, if you can't tell. I'm actually kind of relearning a lot of these attack patterns. Okay, good, I dodged it. Now let's just back up, and let's pop another life gem, just so I have more health back. No? Okay, dodge. Okay, he's only attacking twice. Good to know. I don't want to use my lightning and make this fight easy, because I've been abusing lightning a little too much this playthrough. Which, I mean, that's fine and dandy and all, but I like the melee combat too. And if I'm not doing it, then it's kind of eh. Let's do that attack. Get some chip damage in. No. Ho-ho! And nope, only one. Uh-oh. Not good! Dang it. Well, I did better that time, but I panic rolled because I thought he was going to attack immediately, but he did not. Attempt number 5. And he's already coming out That was a frickin' 5-star attempt right there. Attempt number 6. I got a good feeling about this one. I ingested the green blossom before I went into the boss arena this time. Oh, what an ill-timed dodge that was. Okay. No. Okay, good, I dodged it. Let's take a sip of the old flask. Oh, come on. Okay, attack, please. Okay, good. Now just take a sip of the flask. So you can imagine how difficult Vendrick is probably going to be if you don't have any giant souls. You really got to master fighting him if you want to defeat him at that point. And I actually did it back in the day, but it's been almost 10 years since I've done that, so yeah, I am nowhere near as good at this fight as I once was. Of course, it also helps that I haven't fought this guy in a couple years, so I'm extremely rusty. But I'm starting to get his pattern down a little bit. Oh, nope, double sip. Boy, I'm glad I took that double sip. I would have been dead if I didn't. No! Alright, good. Now, I don't remember if he has a second phase. I want to say he doesn't. So, just keep that in mind. Okay, good. I'm starting to get the pattern down. It's just, yeah, everything has got a slight delay to it. But that particular attack is not too hard to dodge. That's honestly my biggest issue with Dark Souls games, is I have a very bad tendency to dodge the moment they start winding up an attack instead of waiting for the moment they actually attack. Because once you figure out that his attacks have a slight delay to them, he's a lot simpler. But again, like I said, you gotta really get used to dodging, not immediately when you fight him. Once you do that, Vendrick's not too bad, as I'm proving right now. So just take out the poor king. See you later, Vendrick. If you pardon the pun, that victory felt pretty hollow. But you don't get a soul for your trouble, so if you're expecting something of the like, then I'm sorry to disappoint. But you do actually get something for taking out Vendrick. So, first off, let's go back to Majula and level up. Alright, now that I'm back in Majula, let's level up. I just gotta wait for Emmy to get up, and what's up, girl? Give me more attunement. 47, I'm almost there. If that last boss fight has taught me anything, I might need to invest a few more points into adaptability so I can actually dodge better. But now it's finally time to explain what that map in this here mansion is. Because I alluded to this thing having a quirky explanation at the beginning of the project. At least I believe I did. But then again, it's been almost a year since I first went in this place, so yeah. Let's see, how many flames are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's all 8. So, in order to complete Kale's questline, you need to light all 8 of these fires. How do you light these fires, you might ask? Well, 1, you gotta kill the last giant. You gotta kill the lost sinner. You gotta kill the old Iron King. Kill the Rotten. The Duke's Dear Freya. Get the King's Ring. Kill the Throne Watcher and Defender. And obtain the Ashen Mist Heart. And once you do that, then you talk to Kale.
Even more flames have appeared. I don't know what causes it. It seems that all the flames have been lit. It makes me feel somehow... Wait. What am I doing here? Who are you again? Fate brought us together for a reason. Take these, and may they help you on your travels.
And you get Kale's armor.
It seems that all the... It makes... Wait.
And that's all his dialogue. Kale has lost his mind, so that's fun. But now that you have his gear, that means you can go back to Aldia's Keep and talk to the one murderer dude behind the fog wall. So let's go do that real quick. Wow. I actually let that happen. Alright. I got his stuff. You happy now?
Fine work. This is my thanks. Take it.
You're welcome.
Now let's discuss our next mark. I want you to kill one more. Your target is Felkin the Hexer. As proof, bring me that peculiar scepter of his. What do you say?
Sure, why not?
Yes, very good. will be formidable. Be cautious.
Now, funny enough, there's actually 2 different ways to get this thing besides kill him. One is to go to him with a certain amount of faith and intelligence and talk to him, and he'll just straight up give you the stuff. Or you could go back to the beginning of this area and... well, I'm going to turn human first and foremost because I don't like having that much of my HP gone at any given moment. But yeah, you want to go down the stairs here and go back to the first bonfire and head over this way because over this way is a hidden item and also these jerks that petrified me, so get out of here, you freaking jerks. No, you do not. I refuse to be petrified again. No! Go away! Jerks. But yeah, you got this here chest. And this is actually a mimic. So let's get my Lloyd's Talisman. And put it to sleep. And get the Dark Mask and Malformed Skull. But that's not what you actually want to get from it. Let's kill him. So just wakey wakey, mimic. Thank you very much. And, uh-oh. No, don't spit acid on me. Get out of here. How did that miss? Die. And it's dead. Nice. But I did not get what I was expecting from it.
Much later.
Fine work. This is my thanks. Take it.
Forbidden Sun. I don't even want to talk about what I've been up to the last 10 minutes.
Let's discuss something of importance.
I was talking, you prick. I have spent the last 10 minutes meandering around because I thought that I missed it. Only to find out that I did get the thing I need and I wasted my time. I hate my life sometimes, and this is one of those moments. Just tell me what you need next.
You could kill a dozen like that, and it wouldn't matter. I want you to kill someone of import. I want you to kill the girl in Majula, known as the Muse. They say that she is the last firekeeper. But they say a lot of things. That she's a gentle shepherd, lighting the way for you cursed fools. Nonsense. Once she is dead, I will have no regrets, and I will be content to remain here. The girl will have a peculiar feather. Bring it to me. Now go along. Yes, that's the feather. Good. Oh, that is very good. Your reward. Take it.
Unleash magic.
What do you require? You've been good to me. Go on. Tell me what you need.
And you can now buy his items. The moon set, which is... it's okay, and as well as the astrologer's set and the black witch stuff. Allows a boost. It has excellent magic defense, so that's nice. But this armor, these robes sure do look familiar, don't they? And he also has the Thunder Quartz Ring +2. That's why I did this stupid quest. And he also has Crimson Waters and Dragon Charms, as well as Great Magic Weapon and Strong Magic Shield. Not great stuff, but if you don't have it, there it is.
These are for you.
And you also get the Chaos set.
Don't mind the specks of blood. Now I am at peace. I will sit here and watch the world turn. Now I am at
Okay, that's all your dialogue.
well, as you wish.
But you know what? Screw Screw you, you jerk. If I never talk to you again, it'll be too soon. This guy's a real piece of work. He actually asked you to kill the Emerald Herald. There's no freaking way I'm gonna kill Emmy. No way. But now that I'm done with that, there's one more thing I want to do before I go where I actually intend to go next. And that final thing I need to do is in Shrine of Amana. Well, there's actually two things. The first is to get an item that was hidden behind a door. And the other thing is actually to get an item I missed. Let's see, where is it? It's somewhere around here. I know it is. Oh, was that it? Nope. Okay, I'm going to need you to stop shooting me with magic now. Thank you very much. Okay, now that I'm done with all those stupid mages, the secret I missed is actually over here. It's a really well-hidden Pharos Lockstone. And once it's in the wall, then you just go over this way to this hidden pathway here. And inside is a treasure chest with the Helix Halberd, one of the more interesting sounding weapons just by that name alone. Let's see, where is it? Helix Halberd. Where is it? There it is. A halberd with a helix-shaped handle, headed with a double blade. A complex design, some would say exceedingly so, that hides a spear within its handle. Although its precise origins are unclear, its construction appears to utilize technique from the lost land of Olafus. And this is what it is. So, that's neat. So if you want a strange-looking halberd, well, there you go. Now, let's get my curved dragon greatsword back. Now, after you kill Vendrick, you want to make sure you're human for this. And also be careful to not fall to your death here, because it is very easy to not see the pathway. Now you can go past these tree roots over here. So, out of the way. And now that Vendrick has been slain and you are human, you can go in here. And inside here is the soul of the king, which is very nice. Soul of Vendrick, King of Drang Lake. This great soul beckoned the dark, overwhelming the king. Perhaps this king who once ruled the world of men was a lacking vessel for the true throne. Used the soul of he who would link the flame to acquire numerous souls or to get something of great worth. And what is that thing, you might ask? The thing you get for Vendrick's soul is the King's Shield. Shield of Vendrick, King of Drang Lake. One fragment of dark, having taken human shape, became obsessed with the King's soul. Impelled by its own cravings, it sought souls and strove to make the strength of the giants its own. It's a pretty alright shield. It's lightweight, fully negates physical damage, and it's got very good fire defense. Also, you can get the Ruler's Sword. Great Sword of Vendrick, King of Drang Lake. The strength of this sword is relative to the number of souls possessed by its wielder. One fragment of dark, having taken human shape, became obsessed with the king's soul. Impelled by its own cravings, it did that thing he mentioned. And you also got the king's ultra great sword, which needs 50 strength to use. So, you strength users, there you go. There's your weapon of choice. An ultra great sword forged from the soul of King Vendrick. Inflicts heavy damage on enemy armor. Only the king knows whether the depiction of the queen is a resentful mockery or an infection exaltation. That's the word. English is hard.
Come again.
I'm not going to use any of these though, so I'm going to pop this soul item and get some extra souls. And before I do anything else, I remembered I didn't look at the Giant Lord's soul. Soul of the Giant Lord who once conquered Drang Lake. Vendrick crossed the seas, took prisoner the giants, and brought them back to his castle, clapped in irons. However, after this modest triumph, his countenance could be seen to grow darker with each passing day. Yup. So, what you can get for this soul is Repel, a hex that distorts local space. For a brief moment, no damage can be inflicted. The hexer Gilead took no apprentice, and it is unclear how his spells are passed down. It is even possible that hexes originated from another source altogether. And that's it. So if you want another hex, that's what this soul is for. But I'm not using hexes, so this is another soul I'm going to pop. Now, Captain Drummond mentioned the Giant Lord, and now that he's dead, I'm going to tell him that the Giant Lord is gone, so hopefully he'll have new dialogue. Can you get away from the wall? Thank you. You frickin' pest. Now, how do you feel about the Giant Lord being slain, Drummond?
Take these. I think you may just need them.
You get the Drang Lake helmet.
Don't ask me why. I just do. Be gone with you.
And there you go. That's the final piece of the Drang Lake armor. A traditional Drang Lake helmet belonged to Captain Drummond. In his day, King Vendrick was fair and just, and expected the same of his liegemen. This helm was proof of King Vendrick's trust, an honor until his transfiguration. And it's not a bad helmet either. I mean, it's not as good as Vengarl's set, but that's also because it's not fully upgraded. So yeah, for those of you that have been wearing the Drang Lake set this whole time, there's your helmet. Now for the next memory. Alright, back here again. I have summoned Benhart for 3 boss fights, so let's talk to him.
We have outwitted death a good many times. My dear friend, take these.
You finally get his armor as well as his sword.
My whole land is
And there you go. Benhart's quest is done. So let's see. The Moonlight Greatsword and then the Blue Moon Greatsword. The blade of this greatsword shines like the brilliant rays of the moon. In the oldest legends rarely spoken of today, it is said that the sword was born of a great white being. Then what explains this lifeless weapon? Perhaps there's been some mistake? Yep. This thing is a fraud. This cool looking weapon is fraudulent. So that's really funny. And here's the comparison. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's shorter and wider. So yeah, Benhart's weapon is a fake. But don't let that take away from Benhart as a character. He is still an awesome dude, even if his sword is admittedly fraudulent. It's just unfortunate. Okay, I'm almost done with the jump cutting. I just have enough souls to level up, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Because I know there's gonna be that one person that's gonna be like, you didn't show what you leveled up, blah, 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 blah. So there, I leveled up attunement. Now, where the heck do you think I gotta go next? The answer to that question is unfortunately the gutter, so let's go there next. Why the gutter, you may be asking? Well, there's a very simple explanation for that. I forgot to grab this treasure chest when I killed him a second time. I forget what's even in it. Let's see real quick. Oh, right, this stuff. Well, at least I got another petrified something. That's always good. But the snake shrine behind the primal bonfire is where I'm going next. And to access this thing, you need the dragon talon, which you get in the pit in Majula. So let's go here next. And here we are at our next destination. The sign written here is being channeled from somewhere far away. And this thing looks really strangely familiar. I can't put my finger on what it reminds me of, though. Some weird gold fire thing. It's like a vessel or something? Not sure what that's all about. But with that dragon talon, you can open this here door. and you can continue on forward. Welcome to the first of 3 DLCs of this game. Oh yes, there's 3 DLCs, and this game which is already much longer than Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, for all its faults, is not a short game. It definitely feels like an adventure. Welcome to Shova Sanctum City. This place gives me ancient Aztec temple vibes, and it's really cool. But that being said, yeah, this is how we're starting things off, with a freaking dragon greeting you. If that doesn't set the tone for this DLC, I don't know what does. But this place is extremely treacherous. So yeah, you want to be prepared when you come to this place. With that being said, I'm gonna end it here. Next time on Dark Souls 2, we will explore the Sanctum City. See you guys next time. Take care, everyone.